Hi, this is Agata from Mobilereviews-eh.ca. And guess what we'll be doing today? A water test. Yes, it's the water test for the LifeProof Fre case for the iPad Air.
Real usage, real reviews. Mobilereviews-eh.ca.
So this case comes like this in two pieces, just like any other LifeProof. And what I'm going to do is, just like they suggest in their instructions, that I'm going to place the iPad, the case without the iPad, into this bucket for 30 minutes and check if there's any water. And then if that test passes, then you will be able to see later in the review, we'll actually put the iPad Air into this and do a water test again. So I'm just going to use this paper towel just to see right away if there's any water that seeps inside, and snap the case together. There's the case, the LifeProof case, Fre case for the iPad, and I'm just gonna place it in the water here. And I have just a glass I'm gonna put on top, and we'll let this sit for 30 minutes and come back and see if there's any water. "30 minutes has passed for the water test. I'm just going to take out everything and then the case itself. So the first thing I'm going to look at is the actual lightning port jack, and I don't see any water. There's a little bit of water just where the hinge is, which is all right. This lightning port jack contains a waterproof gasket, which is this orange looking thing at the bottom. And this gasket is removable, so you always want to keep it clean. And then finally, LifeProof started to include this opening, this triangle opening. We used to use coins, and you just insert it into the bottom slot here. There's two in two places. Just pull. There is no water inside that has passed through the mesh, through the mic and speaker mesh at the bottom. And also, the headphone jack is actually completely dry, and the inside is also completely dry. The tissue is completely dry. There's no water on it. Okay, so I have the iPad Air here. As you can see, it's working. Hopefully, yeah, it's working. And then just snap the two pieces together. The specifications for this case are 6.6 feet for 30 minutes, so it can be submergible up to that depth. So I'm going to start a video here. Okay, so the video is going. There's my setup. There's the water. And we'll put it in here for about 5 minutes. Oh, I don't need to weigh it down. And I'll see you back in 5. So the iPad Air has been sitting in the tub full of water in the LifeProof Fre case for about 5-6 minutes now. Just gonna take it out. It's still recording, so it's still working. So I'm just gonna stop the video here. And like I said before, make sure that you dry off the entire case very carefully so that you don't splash the water from the outside on the inside. So when you have it dried as much as possible, there's always going to be some water in these grates here where the speaker and the mic is. But there's a mesh on the inside that should prevent the water from seeping in. And we'll check if the latch has any water. There is some water on the latch hinges, but there isn't any water on the actual waterproof gasket, which is this orange part. So I'm going to use a pair of pivot head glasses that we got from Pivot Head, and they basically are point of view shots, so there's a camera right in the middle of the glasses. So you can see what I see right here if I hold it correctly. So I'm just gonna peel the front from the back carefully. Okay, there we go. So just on the first glance, there isn't any water on the inside on the front of the iPad Air. So I'm gonna look at the front here. And no, so the splashes that you see here is actually on the outside, and it's probably me from ripping the pieces together apart, I mean. So there's nothing that I see here. Let's check the headphone jack. There's no water there that I can see. So the iPad Air, the front of it is completely dry. So I'm just gonna flip it, and there is no water that I can see. So you basically want to check all of the openings that you have. So the headphone jack opening, the camera, all of the meshes, and the bottom around here where the openings are. So as you can see, there's water droplets around the edges, but they are on the outside of the O-ring, which is okay. If you have water outside the O-rings, that is fine as long as it's not on the actual inside of the case. So I would say that this case passed 100% the LifeProof Fre for the iPad Air, all of the 2 water tests that we did. So if you have any questions or comments about this case, please leave them in the comments section below. You can also find us on Google+, Facebook, and Twitter. On Google+, we have daily updates of what we're doing, so check that out. If you have chosen this case to be the case for you, as you can see, it's completely waterproof, please go and buy it through our website blog, which will be linked in the description below or in the annotations. And that way we get some credit that we helped you pick the right case for you. And keep your iPad Air safe from water, waterproof, in the LifeProof Fre case. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.